changing lawyers mid-litigation. Now, this can happen. It does happen. It can be awkward, but sometimes you're just not happy with the current counsel. You're not happy with the advice you're getting, and sometimes you feel like, I've got to make a change. It's what's best for my company. In fact, if you have a corporation or other leadership that are bound by fiduciary duties, which is many times the management or leadership of the company, they may actually feel it's necessary to change counsel to fulfill that fiduciary duty, especially if new information comes to light. Maybe you find out that your current lawyer's not being communicative, or they're having issues, or they're not processing the case correctly, in which case you want to then switch. This can be done. Now, a lot of times that lawyer you have is locked in by the court. You may need to get court approval to change counsel. And you also need to think about compensation issue. This is something that comes up too, is a lot of times litigation counsel wants a block of money. They don't want to get in the middle of litigation without having enough money to potentially get through trial and various depositions and other things that lead up to trial. So you may have to come up with a second block of money to get a new lawyer. Now, in all fairness, the old lawyer probably needs to refund at least a portion of the money if you change partway through, depending on the nature of your engagement agreement, what's said, and what the value of things are done is. There may be a refund coming. But to get the new lawyer involved, you're typically going to have to post a block of money, and that can be very expensive. So you need to be very strategic about this. Certainly okay to do, and certainly if you feel compelled to do it because you're having problems with your counsel, it's definitely something to look into. But it's not the easiest thing to do. It comes with some trickiness to it as far as financial side of it, and then also logistical side of it too. How do you move a file from one lawyer who's working on it to another? Obviously, most lawyers have different viewpoints on things, so points of emphasis in the case may change. Legal arguments might change. There's a lot of transition here. It's not as simple as just take one person out and put another person in. Sometimes that'll happen if you stay within the same law firm. But if you switch law firms and are bringing in a completely fresh set of eyes, you could expect a lot of changes. So something for you to consider. That gives you some more of the broader perspective to help you think about how to bring that all together. If you have questions or comments that are general in nature, go and drop them below. But remember, your questions and comments won't be confidential. Don't put anything there you don't want other people seeing. And if you're interested in these types of topics, I hope you subscribe to the channel, because we'll have more videos coming up about business and business law. Thanks for tuning in today, folks.